Hey folks, what's going on? I'm Pruitt. I hope you're doing well. I'm unbelievable as always. I wanted to talk about one of the hot big time features in smartphone photography today, and that's having portrait mode with all of your selfies and some of your other shots that you share. First off, let me explain what portrait mode is. This is when you take a photograph, ideally a selfie or just a group photo of some sort. You have your subject matter in clear focus and the background has a nice little blur to it. You know, it's sort of soft. This gives it a shallow depth of field and it really makes your subject stand out and really just pop in the image. It's pretty cool. You can get it on the latest iPhone, the latest Samsung devices, and even those Pixel devices. But you don't get it on every Android phone. You don't get it on the older iPhones. But you can fake the portrait mode just by using an app. Go download Adobe Photoshop Fix and try this out for yourself. Let me show you how it's done. So once you open up Photoshop Fix, you have to create a brand new project. Just grab a photo that's on your phone. As you notice on my screen, the top left selfie is a portrait mode selfie. Notice the background is a little blurred out and the subject, myself, is nice and sharp. The upper right selfie is not in portrait mode. Everything is in clean, crispy focus. That's the one we're going to work on to create our own version of portrait mode. Once you open up the image, slide on over to the defocus option. Once you get inside of defocus, adjust your brush size. Make it to where it's comfortable for your fingertips or your stylus if you're using a stylus at the time. Next, check the hardness and make it anywhere between 50 and maybe 35. You don't want it too hard. So we'll go with, say, 45. After you've set your brush parameters, let's just brush away the background to where it begins to blur out, a la defocus. Brush as close to your subject as possible, but try not to brush onto your subject. If you need to get closer and are having a hard time, just zoom in on the image and that'll give you a little more freedom to brush really close to the edges of your subject. Once that's done, you just click OK and you'll notice the background has begun to blur out. You can repeat this step and brush again to try to give it even more blur if you feel that's necessary, and then click OK. Now once you're done, if you'd like, you can go ahead and continue your processing of this image, updating the exposure and contrast, saturation, all that good stuff, or you can just share it and send it as is. So that's how you get portrait mode on your smartphone, even if you don't have one of the latest and greatest flagship devices. Thanks for watching.